Yo, you tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Guerilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And this your man, Bruce Thomas. What it is, people?
Mr. Phil Blockham Logan in the building, man.
Sir.
We got special guests in the building, man. Young Jalen Crockett, man. What's popping with it? Look, man, he's here, man. We are going to talk about Black Lives Matter again in the NBA.
Because they matter again.
They should matter all the time. Why did we have to make it seem like this is something that, oh Lord, here they go talking about Black lives again.
Well, that's what they think when we talk about slavery. Oh, here they go with slavery again. But then 9/11 come up. Never forget.
That part.
Never. Wowza.
Need y'all to get y'all priorities together,
that
man.
we own, son?
Hey, man, we appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. All 11 of you and those who will be tuning in right now because you are going to share the live feed. Right now, if you are on Facebook right now, please share the live feed of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate the support. And we're glad that you guys are with us for another Tuesday, every Tuesday at 6 p.m., every Saturday at 2 p.m. Man, follow Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show. We appreciate you, Damian Adams, man, chiming in.
Adams, man.
Go check out Damian Adams' show, man. He got a pretty dope show, man. So go check him out.
Real deal.
Yeah, real deal.
Real deal.
Hit us up on IG in our DM, man. We are highly active, man. I just put a post that we were going live on IG, not live on IG, but live on Facebook. But, you know, please follow us, man. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Come on, man.
Sir.
Follow us, man. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We just want you guys to please download that Guerilla Cross app on your phone, man, and let everybody know that we are here to stay. LTBB Mass will be coming soon. We're going to have the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio put on the mask, and then we're going to have ones that say LTBB on the front of the mask, man. And so we'll have those here shortly. I'm getting some hats, more hats made because we've been having a lot of people who have been requesting hats. And so this time I'm going to do them a little different, man. We're going to, change it up, man. And we just want you guys to continue to support us, man. And we're proud to put the Let the Ball Bounce name out there, man, because we've heard that we are more truthful, real, and informative than the 4-letter network.
I like it.
That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
I like it a lot.
And so we're going to be talking about the NBA today. We're going to be talking about the NFL today. We're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving, and we're still going to be talking about Colin Kaepernick. We're going to be talking about the owners of the NBA. We're going to be talking about Jerry Jones of the NFL. And lack thereof of owners in professional sports who are really speaking up and speaking out about the social injustices that we suffer from since childbirth. The anxiety is real when the police is out.
And why would that be?
That's ridiculous.
And why would that be that they're, kind of silence?
Something to think about. Some things that make you go, Who was that? Arsenio Hall?
Arsenio Hall, man.
Now I can hear myself.
Long finger.
Yeah.
Long finger Arsenio.
Yeah. Look, man, this is what we do, man.
Sir.
We give you guys the best sports talk radio.
Sir.
We got a lot of you guys out there that listen to sports talk radio, but it's just not the same, man. We talk sports, but we also talk real life, man. And so I brought Jalen in, my son in, to talk about what is going on in this country and what things he has to face also from his perspective, things that he have to face also, man, from being a young black man in today's society. But we're going to keep it 100 when we're talking about that. And at the same time, man, we're going to keep it gully by putting this out there for you guys, man. We need you guys to list, and we're going to tell you our top 5. We need you guys to list your top 5 best albums from front to back.
Oh.
Top 5 best albums from front to back. We're not talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 songs on the album. No, we're talking about from the beginning of the
put that thing
intro
on and let it roll.
all the way
Yeah.
to the outro.
Yeah, all the way.
When you can just put that thing on.
That's
and let
it.
Roll.
So top 5. It can be hip hop. It can be R&B. It can be country. It can be gibberish talk. It could be whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever you like.
Top 5 albums. We're going to be talking Juneteenth too.
Yes, indeed.
Some of you think Juneteenth shouldn't be celebrated. But we're going to be celebrating Juneteenth here on June 19th at Lorenzi Park here in Las
Sir.
Vegas from 2 to 7.
Yes, we
Prize
will.
Day.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. Shout out to Save Our
Payday
Son.
Prize Day, too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Shout out to Save Our Sons nonprofit
SOS.
organization, man. Kirk Coleman, man. Magnolia Drew.
Yeah.
Tangel. Just Kim Muhammad. Just a great team of people that I work with to bring these kids out of whatever rut they may be in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel indebted to this community that raised me,
Yeah.
the Las Vegas community, and I'm going to do everything I possibly can to give back to it.
As you should.
So we will be celebrating Juneteenth, our emancipation,
Yeah.
this Friday at Lorenzi Park. So all those that can make it, please come out and hang out with us. Everything is free.
Yeah.
Games for the kids, entertainment. Come out. Come out.
Yeah.
Celebrate your heritage, man.
Yeah. Check us out on IG too, man. We are live on IG too, man. So you may see my big black face on there, but it's all good, man. The content is all the same, man.
Sir.
I got a call today, and I'm not going to mention his name. It's a police officer, and he is not liked in the community, in the black community, and he's black. He works the gang unit. I'm not going to say his name, but he is partnering with some of the OGs over on Donna Street, and they are about to open back up the clubhouse over there. And what he called to ask me, he said, I know exactly who to call.
Yep.
They are looking for donations for computers, pencils, pens, paper, because they are about to start a community center over there. And so he asked me, how can I help? And I told him that my nonprofit, the Mardonna Leonard Foundation, will
Sir.
donate food every other week from our food pantry to the kids that will be using that facility.
What a
man.
wonderful thing that
is
is.
how you give back.
What a wonderful thing that is.
That is how you give back, people.
Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man. Come
Period.
on, man.
Period.
That is how you give back, man.
Wow.
It makes no sense right now in
Wow.
2020 with everything that's going on, this pandemic, the racial injustices that we see on a daily basis. It didn't just start this year.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all of you millennials who are not having it. We talk bad about these millennials sometimes, but right now, man, they not having it.
Hey, man. They own it. They own it right now.
I look at it like this: if you're on the right side of the issue and of the movement, you're on the right side. There's no ulterior. You don't have an ulterior motive.
Sure.
You're on the right side.
Sure.
Now, you might not have something popular, that a lot of people want to hear
Sure.
or say.
Sure.
But just being on that side, you're on the right side.
Yeah.
So for me, Kyrie and all these dudes that's coming out with these things, I'm like, hey man, they're on the right side.
Mhm.
It might not be popular
Right.
about their decisions to not play and all this
Right,
stuff, here,
right,
but
right.
they're on the right side.
Sure. No doubt about that, man.
So if you're on the live feed right now, you can post on the live feed your top 5 albums from front to back
And share the live
and
feed,
share
too.
it and share the live feed, or you can go to the page, start up a post, and let's put up the top 5 albums, R&B, hip hop, or whatever. So who wants to go first? How about we do one album, you do one album, and we just go like that, so to give you time to kind of think. And Quan, we'll include you in this too if you want to be included, but don't feel obligated to give us your top 5. So I mean, shoot, if you want, since you are the man, literally, privilege and all, we'll let you go first.
No, blessings.
White blessings.
White blessings. Yikes. White blessings.
The Bee Gees. I'm joking. I don't even know.
Typical.
I wouldn't even be able to name
What's
an
wrong with
album.
the Bee Gees?
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
wouldn't,
with
I
the
wouldn't- I wouldn't
BGs.
be able to name an album though.
Typical.
I have no album title of the Bee Gees.
Okay.
Outkast, AT Aliens.
Okay.
Interesting.
Front to back.
Yes.
Don't need to stop.
Okay. Boy. Hey. Bless everybody who caught my
But now it's real Jezebel.
yeah.
What?
Oh.
Bless everybody who caught my Dungeon Family mix on IG a
Man.
couple weeks ago, man. It
Yeah.
was pretty.
Flamethrower.
Boy,
My
I
God.
threw them heat.
Ah,
I feel like doing it a part 2.
flamethrower. You said flamethrower.
So there you go, Bill Logan. There you go. You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
Strictly Business.
Ooh.
EPMD.
Strictly business from
You
front
just
to
let
back.
that thing roll.
From
Hey.
front to back.
All right.
Strictly business.
Okay. What started my hip? Oh, it's on Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Or we can go this
How
way.
we doing? Go. Yeah, well, we started here. Go there. Go ahead, Jay.
I like
From front to back.
No Ceilings by Lil Wayne.
Oh,
Okay.
the mixtape.
Okay.
That's a
The
good one.
mixtape. That is a good
That's a good one.
It's coming from a millennial perspective,
but
too.
I actually like Lil Wayne's mixtapes more than his album.
Yeah.
I really
I
do.
don't know. I
I
like
do.
that. I like that. The one with Miss Officer on it. That was a
That's the
dope
Carter
album.
3.
Yeah, that one was dope.
Carter 3?
I think it was Carter 3.
I think it was Carter 3.
I am going to go with June 1671, the day Mama pushed me out her womb, told me, boy, get paid.
Yes.
Mr. Tupac Shakur's birthday today.
Yes, indeed.
He would have been 49. I am going to go with Me Against the World.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
Front to back.
Why not?
Front to back.
to back.
I'm going to go with the most dangerous man in the world's most dangerous group,
Okay.
Mr. O'Shea Jackson
Okay.
himself, Ice Cube, Lethal Injection.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Yes.
Lethal Injection.
Yes.
There you go, Quan.
I got a Michael Jackson Thriller. Shimon.
Oh,
Shimon.
Come on.
Front to back. Don't need to stop.
You sure don't.
Don't
That's a good
stop
one.
till you get enough, which was not on that album.
That's a good one.
It's a lot of folks chiming in, man.
yeah.
Jose, Dre, The Chronic. Paul Ruffin says, Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. Don Marquez.
Don't read theirs. 'cause
Yeah, don't read theirs.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want them to think we're stealing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to. Okay, gotcha. Shout out Damian Adams. He was talking about Kyrie and the message said Kyrie is the wrong messenger.
Hey, we
for
gonna get
this
there.
message.
We gonna get there.
We will definitely get there, bro.
We gonna get there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Oh shit.
It's on you, baby
It's on
boy.
Song of Solomon by David.
Dead.
Wowza.
I'm gonna go with Step in the Arena.
Oh,
Gangstar.
yeah, yeah.
Let that thing roll.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that album too,
Okay.
for sure. Keith,
Wow.
Keith
The way-
Elam went off.
Look, the way that thing started off,
That production.
the way that thing started off, I'm DJ Premier and I'm the guru.
Yeah.
Man, doom, doom,
Boy.
doom.
Rap City.
Man,
Done
they
deal.
got that intro had you like waiting for the rest of it. It was like, ooh wee.
Yes.
You know.
There you go, Young Jay.
I like Good Kid, Mad City by.
Oh, that was a
Yes.
good one. Front
Yes.
to back, boy.
Classic material,
Hey,
I must say.
I gotta get you on that one, G.
Classic material,
Boy.
I must
That's called
say.
good parenting.
That's really
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Great parents.
It's called being exposed.
All right. All right.
Plays it all the time in the cars.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it, man.
And rightfully so.
Boy,
And rightfully so.
oh boy. Okay, front to back, my second album. I am gonna go with Niggas for Life.
With a Z.
I was gonna say that one too, but
Yeah.
I held back.
NWA.
That'd be that white blessings that you're
Yeah.
using right there, Quan. Get that. But I want you to do
NWA Negroes for Life.
There you go. There you
That's my second album.
go. Okay. I'm going to switch the tone just a tad.
Okay,
here.
here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we
Switch
go.
the tone up because you said any
Okay.
genre,
Yeah,
right?
for
you
sure.
said anything.
Okay.
Forever My Lady, Jodeci.
Ooh, that's a good one, G. That was a good one right there, man. Open your mind up, people.
Oh, my God.
Open your mind up,
Whoa,
people.
my God.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That's a good one.
Wow.
There you
Can't
go.
go wrong with that.
You sure can't.
I'm going to
Absolutely
switch it up as well.
Are you skipping?
Hold
me?
on, you skipping
skipped
him?
me?
My bad. My bad. My bad.
You just skipped the white privilege.
White blessings. White blessings. Stand by.
Oh, man.
License to Ill, the Beastie Boys.
That was a good one, G.
That was a great one.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
That was one of my first hip hop. That Run DMC. Let me quit them from cussing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Run
yeah.
DMC. That's when I first started
Sure.
listening to hip hop all the time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you went right back into it. there,
Yeah, you
Quan.
did.
Yeah.
You're trying to
White-
kick us off your off
Hashtag
your
white,
network.
Hashtag white blessings.
There you go.
It's my turn now.
It's
Yes.
your turn, baby
Yes.
boy.
I thought it was some of your callers.
I'm going to switch it up as well.
Right.
I'm going to switch it up as well. I'm going to go with Live from New Orleans.
Ooh.
Maze.
Ooh.
That whole album, man.
Interesting.
Slap. Ooh. Ooh.
Live from
Okay.
New Orleans.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you.
That was a good one.
I'm with you.
I may have to switch it up, maybe.
I'm with you.
Switch it up.
I'm with you.
Okay. There you go, Young Jay.
I like Kid Cudi album. It was Man on the Moon.
That yes.
And
Okay.
then
Yes.
I forgot what the other.
Kid,
Okay.
Look,
From
Kid
front to-
Cudi.
he's super
Kid
underrated.
Cudi is super underrated, man. I never really got into Kid Cudi. My little brother got me into Kid Cudi, man. Kid Cudi. He
Didn't
actually
Kid Cudi
alright,
do an
bro.
album with Kanye West?
I think they did a whole
Boy, that album was
LP.
fire to
yes. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since I'll switch it up, I am going to go with Sade's Ordinary Love. This is no Ordinary Love CD. Front to back.
Interesting. Interesting.
Front to back.
Okay. Okay.
Boy, I've been in love ever since.
Man.
She could be 170 years old. She's
Won't even
still
matter.
fine.
That forehead is kissable.
Yes, it is. That Desert Eagle. That Desert Eagle.
All of it, too.
Yes, indeed, man. I'm gonna go with the classic 5-micer. Jay-Z Blueprint 1.
Okay. All right.
Classic 5-micer. Released on 9/11/2001, the day the towers fell.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good look.
I got a Fuji's The Score.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perfectly mixed album right there.
Okay.
That was fire.
Sticking with the business theme,
Okay.
Unfinished Business
Ooh.
by EPMD.
Ooh. Okay.
Let that thing roll.
Yeah, let it ride.
Kanye West, The Life of Pablo.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. He threw me off with that one. I had mine right in my head.
That was a big throw off.
Yeah, he threw me off with that one. I had one in my head already, and that just threw mine off.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Outkast, Aquemini.
You took mine, bro. But thanks, though. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.
Aquemini.
Man.
Outkast.
Slapper.
Whew. I did take yours.
You did. But hi.
You have something.
Was that number 4? Was that number 4 for me?
This is 4.
Yeah,
We're on 4.
Next one's 5.
I
Okay.
believe this album, and we've had this conversation before amongst us, that this album could possibly be the best album ever composed.
Oh, yeah, we have this conversation before.
Kanye West's My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Man.
And see, that's crazy because I was about to go there.
Woo! Woo! When you're talking about just the music, that album can come out right now today and still push.
Yeah.
I truly believe what that album was 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Now? 10 years ago? Come on, man. That just think of the people he had on the album. You put I want to say Kid Cudi and Elton John on the same track. Who thinks of that?
Man.
Who thought of that?
Well, I mean,
Unbelievable.
Run DMC was the leader of that when they
Sure.
had
It wasn't Pearl Jam. It was
Pearl Jam. It was, when they did Walk This
Walk
Way.
This
was it
Way.
Metallica?
No,
it wasn't
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Aerosmith. It was Aerosmith.
Got one more?
Yeah, one
One more.
One
Well,
this is
last
4.
one.
No, this is your
This is
fourth.
Oh, this is 4. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
2
yeah,
more.
Or did you start it?
Yeah, he started. This
You
is
started
last
it.
one.
This your last one.
It's your last one.
Wu-Tang. Enter the Wu-Tang.
Oh,
Come on, they changed hip hop.
yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
They changed hip hop. This whole album, even though it's not mixed well at all, RZA, classic. I mean, you can listen to the whole thing without stopping.
Okay. Last one. G. You got
Illmatic.
you. Oh.
Ill.
Yeah, he took my last one. Now I'm gonna have to go with another one.
Nasir Jones.
Classic material. No doubt. No doubt about it.
Front to back.
Classic material.
Let it roll.
Classic material.
Just let it roll.
Yep.
Leave it alone.
I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Interesting. There you go, Jay.
Trying to choose between 2 Frank Ocean albums.
Oh, I think you need to choose the right one.
Boy.
Yeah,
Choose
there's a right answer here.
There's a right answer, sir.
Yes, there is.
Choose the
I
right
was-
one. Be cautious.
I want to go with Nostalgia
Oh,
Ultra,
that wasn't the
but
one.
I like Channel Orange.
Yes,
better, though.
you do.
Oh no, I like
Look,
the first one. I
look,
like the nostalgia.
Look,
Well,
look,
they both had some good songs, but I don't know.
look, guys.
Ooh,
I don't know which one I want to choose.
If you do not have that Frank Ocean Chanel Orange album,
yeah.
Pyramids.
Yeah, that's
Is-
fire.
Oh God, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
That track, which is about an hour long.
Yeah, so worth it.
Oh my goodness.
I like Novocaine though.
Yeah,
yes, you
Novocaine,
do.
boy.
Absolutely,
And
you do.
Swim good.
Swim good. Yes,
you do.
Yes, you do. You like it
So
all.
just pick
sir.
one. Just pick
I'm
one.
gonna have to go with Nostalgia.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
nothing
that's
wrong.
not bad.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nothing
picking
Yeah,
that
don't
one.
let him
Nothing wrong.
influence you.
Lost was a good one on Chanel Orange though.
Yeah,
Lost.
yeah, that was a good one.
track.
Okay, so since we're on my last one, I had to choose between 2 great albums, but I gotta choose one because one reigns supreme, and that is The Chronic. From beginning to end. I'm talking about the interludes, the commercials,
Yes.
every single.
Everything.
The
Yeah.
Chronic
Yeah.
changed hip hop too.
It
We're
did.
talking about Wu-Tang changed hip hop. That Chronic album,
It sure did.
Wow.
Sure.
Now, I was going to choose that Snoop one.
Oh yeah. Doggy Style and Lethal Injection were my very first
Boy.
2 albums that I actually bought with my own
But,
But I-
Doggy Style would not exist without the Chronic.
That is why I chose.
absolutely
And
not.
that is why I
Absolutely not.
chose the Chronic.
No way. No way. You're absolutely correct.
There you go. There go my 5.
I might go off the cuff with this one.
Go ahead.
Y'all might think I'm crazy.
All right, it's all good. It's your music choice.
Intro, self-title.
Ooh.
The Ribbon in the Sky remake?
Yeah, just the front to back. Baby,
Bro.
don't leave me.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 90s R&B kid.
Yeah.
That's
Jodeci, Shy, intro, like those were
Yeah.
those were go-tos, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm chilling in the room. That's Saturday morning cleanup. That's the music you got in the background when you you know what I'm saying? When you come on, bro.
I'm surprised you didn't say Songs in the Key of Life. Because that album, from front to back, yikes.
it is.
Mm.
It is.
Oof. Hey, that's a really good selection from all 5 of us, man.
Man, it's pretty dope, man.
All different albums,
Yeah.
all of them in their right, dope
Yeah.
albums from front to back. So, man, that's what we wanted to do, man. We want to, give you guys a little something different. Getting into the personalities here of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. If you're just now tuning in, man, we gave you guys the top 5 albums, in your opinion, on your list that you would list top 5, man, whether it be hip hop or R&B, man. So hopefully you guys have fun on that, man, and continue to on the live, man. We'd love to share some of you guys' albums throughout the show.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go right to NBA, man.
They loving your waves on the feed. bro.
Yeah.
They
Boy,
digging you, man.
well, I forgot my surfboard.
They
when,
digging you, man. Look, the paddle.
He's still hanging on.
He said no hat. It's no hat Tuesday
No
today.
hat Tuesday,
Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. Mr. Jalen Crockett in the building.
Sir.
We are here to talk about Kyrie Irving and his comments and some of the other NBA comments regarding returning back to basketball operation. I know George Hill had something to say. I know Dwight Howard had some things to say. I know Austin Rivers definitely had some things to say. So let's get everybody's opinion on if you agree or if you disagree with what Kyrie is saying. Goose, you want to tell us a little bit about what Mr. Kyrie Irving is talking about?
Well, in the current social climate, Kyrie Irving's basically saying, hey, y'all not finna pull the wool over our eyes. We know what's going on here. We want to make sure A is solidified first before we move on to B.
Right.
Now, first of all, A is never going to be solidified. Let's just call it what it is. Let's be honest. It's an ongoing thing. This is not something that you change overnight. So if you're waiting on that, everybody will die, Kyrie. Don't hold your breath on that. While I get where he's coming from, like Dame said, Damian Adams, shout out Damian Adams. He said the message is correct. It's just coming from the wrong messenger.
But
Why is it coming from the wrong messenger, though?
First of all, he's not even playing. It's number one.
Here's my thing.
Let's start there.
But he's a black man.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm going.
Sure.
He's
sure.
a black man,
Sure, no doubt.
and he's on the right side of the argument. So
Absolutely.
my thing is, everybody's discrediting him for making that statement. Well, Stephen Jackson made the same statement.
Yes, he did.
It's a bunch of Dwight Howard made the same statement. It's a bunch of players that are thinking the same thing. So it can't be the wrong messenger because the messenger is saying the same thing the other messengers are saying. The other guys are saying.
I just think Kyrie has talked himself into a grave. Every time he it seems that he opens his mouth,
It's always some weird stuff.
It's gibberish. So nobody really believes him. I think that might be where Dame is coming from.
Interesting.
By saying wrong messenger with that. Well, again, Bill, I agree. I'm in full agreement with this. But I think that's where, like, if that were to come from LeBron James or hell, even Giannis Antetokounmpo right now, one of your stars, Dame Lillard. If James Harden were to come out, we haven't heard from James Harden at all. If James Harden were to come out and say that, if Steph Curry were to come out and say that, even though he's not playing, but people would believe him and gear toward those guys more than they would a Kyrie Irving.
So you're saying Kyrie's credibility is shot?
Yes.
Interesting.
Even though he's saying the right thing, I'm not discrediting what he's saying. He's saying the right thing.
I understand that side of the argument, but my thing is, here's a black man who's coming out and being out in front
Absolutely.
of something that's not popular, but it's on the right side.
Absolutely.
So if it's on the right side, it's the right messenger and the right message.
Yeah.
That's me.
No doubt.
I agree
That's
with
me.
you.
No doubt.
You know,
No doubt. There's
I'm
really
not
no
going to
wrong.
discredit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to discredit him because he said the Earth is flat, or he said some other stuff that a lot of people
that is kind of
don't
weird,
like.
Bill. That is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, if he believes the world is flat, let him believe it. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, who cares? You know,
And don't give him
you know,
nothing with his flapjacks.
Yeah, right.
Shout out Alex Dixon, man, on the live, man. Salute to you, Brody.
But
a lot of people talk about he's always going against what LeBron says and does, though.
Sure.
Do you guys agree with that at all? And is that a reason why people don't take some of his messages serious? And the fact that, like you said, dude's never on the floor. Play basketball if you want to talk about these basketball things.
Right. Right.
And that's been since college.
My thing is, whether you're on the floor or not, this world is going through a huge racial
uproar right now. It's
shift.
Yes.
And as a black man, I think it's his duty and right to speak up for his culture.
Sure.
he's
definitely doing the right thing.
Doesn't have a Candace Owens
Oh,
approach.
no. I don't think anyone. Well, let me not say that. Because just turn on Fox and you'll see a whole bunch of black folks with a Candace.
He certainly doesn't have a Candace Owens
It's sad,
approach.
bro. It's so sad. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen.
She's
in your life.
definitely on the wrong side.
Oh, she's clearly on the wrong side of the fence, and she's hypocritical too.
Very.
Considering she actually benefited from this uproar, although it was small and in her area, it was still an uproar. Didn't she have? Was it the ACLU or the NAACP that showed up for her when she was being discriminated against at school because of the color of her skin?
Somehow,
somebody showed up.
Somebody showed up for her.
Somebody showed up for her, and it's clear that she's forgotten that.
Oh, of course she has. Well, you know, Kyrie is not alone with his comments. Dwight Howard has came out. Steven Jackson, George Hill even had a tearful moment.
Dame
Dollar. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot on the other flip side. There's a lot of people who are afraid of this COVID.
A lot of players
that we are dealing with during this pandemic. And so my thing is, we all need to really come together as one united front. If we're not going to play NBA basketball, we all need to be out there trying to make a change. I know that Austin Rivers says that, well, not everybody makes the same amount of money as the Kyries, the LeBron James, the KDs. So you're looking at NBA players who are looking at it from a money standpoint.
Now, did you watch First Take with Jay Williams? He said 80% of NBA players, I don't know how truthful this is. 80% are living check to check
Yeah.
That's a lot.
in the NBA.
That's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot, bro.
Wow.
I mean, I believe it because there's people who make really good money here in the city and they live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you're getting $5-7 million a year,
Yeah.
and then you've uprooted your family from the ghetto to nice Palo Verdes, nice $2-3 million house, and now instead of $150 power bill, you're looking at about a $1,500 power bill every month. You got a big pool and you got all these cars and insurances on everything.
We all live from paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
That's why
So-
we work, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think that's a far fetch, but 80% is,
That's a lot, bro.
I mean, there has to be some type of financial literacy, but at the same time,
But didn't CJ McCollum make some type of reference
Yeah.
to this
Yeah, he
before?
Yes, he made it today.
No, I'm saying even before today.
yeah.
This
yeah.
was like
months ago.
back
Yeah.
when he made this statement.
But
I
I mean,
mean-
we're all living from paycheck to paycheck. That's why we work, right?
Yeah. Right. Well, my thing is stepping up and wanting to stand for something rather than,
Yeah.
standing for nothing.
Yeah.
We have to stand for.
I commend him for that.
Me personally, I think that they shouldn't play an NBA season. I think they should squash this season, and I think they should focus on being able to make a stand and hit these owners in their pocket and say, you know what, we're not going to play. NFL too. We're not going to play until Colin Kaepernick has a job. We're not asking for him to be a starter, but he needs a job. And I think that if all of the NBA players, all of the football players, all of the black Major League Baseball players say, you know what, we're not going to play another game, down, quarter, inning until things are changed in this country or we see some progression.
Yeah.
Who pockets you think that's going to hit the most, though?
Sure. So in theory, and follow me. In theory, this is a slave revolt of some sort. Could it be? I mean, just think of how they view black athletes. Think of how black athletes are viewed, and we've heard it before.
Yeah, but
this is not nothing that we haven't heard before.
But I'm not going to refer to it as a
You-
slave
you're-
revolt.
But you're here for my entertainment. We've
Yeah,
heard that
yeah,
before.
Yeah. I'm going to refer to it as black men being progressive
I'm with that too.
in their thinking.
Absolutely.
In their thinking.
I'm with
More
that.
than they've been in the past,
I'm with that.
because it's been all about, playing, making money, doing my thing,
Sure.
playing the game. But now they have a progressive thought process.
Sure.
And that thought process is, you know what? Maybe we should sit out
Mhm.
until we start seeing changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna look at. I'm not gonna revert back to slave stuff.
And that's going to that's going to force owners
to say more.
to say more and do more.
Say that.
Mhm.
Now, if basketball doesn't continue, we don't get a season. Football, let's just say football does the same. Does that force these owners out of the box suites and put boots on the ground?
They need to.
How many NFL owners do you think will say, you know what?
We don't need
I'm
y'all
riding
wearing
with you.
kente cloths.
No,
we don't need that.
No, we don't need that. That's what
We need you to stand up for your players that are trying to, be a part of change from the old guard.
And
Sure.
all we want is equality, bros.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's wrong with that?
But
Yeah.
this matter. Why are we fighting for equality in 2020?
Man.
Why is this still happening? I had a conversation with an OG of mine, another OG of mine, and I told him that integration could possibly be the worst thing that happened to black folks.
Explain.
When we had our own stuff, we were progressive. The minute we started to want to be included in
Assimilation.
other folks' stuff,
That's a good word.
Assimilation.
we forgot about our stuff and wanted to be included exclusively in their stuff.
Acceptance.
I think when HBCUs were formed, many communities like Black Wall Street were formed, because Black Wall Street wasn't the only one. Many communities like Black Wall Street is just the most popular one. We had the absolute most there. I think that's when we were at our best. When Black Greek letter organizations were formed, we were at our best because we could not join with them. So we created our own. And it turned out to be great for us. But the second we wanted to be included in somebody else's,
I wanna be down.
it was downhill from there.
I wanna be down with you.
It's look, I personally don't want to see Colin Kaepernick play another down of football.
Really?
Nope. Don't want to. I don't want to see him play another down of football. Because all they're going to do is say, look, gave him a shot, didn't work out. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
It's not going to stick.
Well, Roger Goodell is saying now that he is willing to work with him on these issues.
Now he is.
But come
Now.
on, Raj.
Goody.
Come on, Goody. I would personally like to see Colin Kaepernick. I would personally like to see them create a NFL front office job for him. A director of
Social change.
player diversity or a director of
I'm sure they have that already.
Look,
but
put him in the spot.
social change director, CEO of it or whatever, that would be a great job.
Sure. And make it a 10-year contract too, because it's gonna take every bit of that.
Yeah.
Don't just stick him in. It's a 2-year deal. If it works out, no, don't do us like that. This man tried to tell y'all 4 years ago, and you claim you didn't listen to him. You got in front of national TV on national TV,
Which is an admittance.
Yes, it is. It's an admittance to fault.
A lot of people don't see that.
No,
but
that
with
is
him
an
saying
admittance to fault.
We should have listened to the players.
Yes.
No, it was one player.
Yeah.
It wasn't players. One player came, made his voice known
Yes.
on these issues. And everybody just changed the narrative and, blackballed it.
Wow.
Do you think, Bill Logan, that the NBA season should be forfeited?
I wouldn't have a problem if it was. I wouldn't have a problem. I'm on the fence on both sides because if they want to play in the name of change.
Okay.
Play in the name of change.
And that's what LeBron
Yes.
is saying. He's saying that, if they do play, there, it's going. He believes that it's going to help the cause. So if you're playing in the name of change, but at the end of the day, we can't let these owners off the
Keep
hook.
the issues at the forefront.
That's the problem right
Keep
there,
the issue.
bro.
Keep the issues at the forefront every night.
I just really think that
PSAs
bro,
at commercials.
I really think these
You know.
owners gonna get let off the hook, Bill. I think the owners gonna get let off. That's the problem. The problem is the owners,
And
bro.
you could be very well right.
they gonna get let off the hook again.
Isn't it only one owner that has spoken up? Michael Jordan. He's even donated $100 million over
100 million over the next
10.
Is it 100 million?
Yeah.
Or two?
No,
It was 250.
It was
250 over the next 10 years.
Yikes.
I mean, in Pop, he's not the owner of the Spurs, but he is a big voice.
He speaks.
And he speaks
Absolutely.
loudly.
And they don't mind him speaking his mind either.
No.
Because if you remember, before he was the head coach, he was the I want to say the GM, vice president of that Spurs team.
100 million. 100 million.
100 million.
Yeah. And Mel Kaufman makes a great point.
him, the Jordan company.
Mark Cuban is the only physical owner that we've seen out there protesting.
Yeah.
Walking with his troops.
Well, Mark Cuban, when he came into the league, he was instantly different from any other owner.
Mm-hmm.
He's very involved, very engaged in the games, and very, that Dallas team, every person that came through Dallas says that is a first-class organization. Yeah. And that's why I couldn't understand when Lamar Odom got traded to the Mavericks, why he was so upset. They ended up winning the ring not too long after that.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
So, Mark Cuban, big ups to him. But why does he have to be the only one, bro?
Yeah.
Stop letting these owners off the hook. NFL owners, too.
Yeah. NFL owners especially.
Yeah.
They're the ones that get let off the hook the most. The NBA, like shout out Sam Stewart, man. He said they've been progressive in the NBA. This is not. I don't think this is an NBA issue. When the issue rose in Los Angeles with the Clippers, that was instant, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you can't do this. You gotta go.
Yeah.
They made the man sell his own team.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
But that's why I feel like the NBA is way different than the NFL with this, because Adam Silver definitely doesn't hold back from letting people talk. And I think it would be a big platform having NBA games. Obviously, there's not going to be much else on for them to be able to speak and use their voices.
Right.
And I feel like that would be more a bigger stage for them to do it than to not have an NBA season and speak on Instagram,
right?
On
yeah.
So I feel like that would give them
voices.
That would give them a bigger platform to be able to use their voices.
Sure.
In post-game press conferences, at halftime, during games. Obviously, there's no crowd. There's still going to be microphones. You're going to hear everything they're saying.
Absolutely.
So I think the NBA would do something.
But why aren't they speaking up and saying something?
I think
now?
they have, though. Who's they with this? Because I'm being honest. I'm not sure.
As far as
the NBA as a whole has not spoken up. Because I know Jeannie Buss has put stuff on her Instagram.
Yeah, but I mean, putting stuff on Instagram and actually
but that's still speaking.
Yeah, but she know how to talk. God doggone it. Don't let your fingers do it. Get out there on the front line with these people and let them know what you stand for, if that's what you stand for.
As far as the
what's
NBA,
the front line?
It's just
the front line is
go out and protest.
No, the front line is actually saying, you know what? I'm going to hold a press conference because I'm the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, and this is how we stand, and this is where we stand. She hasn't done that.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give her a pass. I'm not giving any.
It's not a pass though, but I'm saying
it's a pass for me as a black man.
Okay.
If I'm just saying, if I'm in the league and I'm a NBA player and I play for her team, and she's supposed to love me so much, speak up for me then. Use your platform just like I'm trying to use my platform.
I think
Twitter.
But social media is the biggest platform to communicate, especially with the younger generation. That's the only thing they're on. So they're on social media. So to say that's not a platform at all is, to me, ridiculous.
It is.
It's a platform, but what I'm saying is,
but so is ESPN. When they can do a like you said, a press conference, it'll be on ESPN day and night.
Sure.
The next day.
Sure.
That's another avenue. I think that's probably a little bit bigger
And would you guys want them to do it just to do it, or do you want them to really
no.
mean it? Because
No, I want them to mean it.
I want them to
feel
mean
like,
it.
I feel like if players hold out and don't do it, you're going to get all these owners like Roger Goodell right now in the NFL. He's saying stuff to say it.
Yeah.
Is there really heart and meaning behind it? I don't feel it personally.
No, I don't.
I would rather see something more from the NFL. The NBA as a whole has been progressive. They've, I think, as a whole, done their job.
Well, you know, that
I want to
NBA
see-
Players Union
yeah,
is...
But Roger Goodell has come out and said
He has.
press conference wise, you know, he didn't come out on Twitter and do anything
Right. He
that
actually
way.
said
He
it.
came
Sure.
out.
But I just
You know.
think as a whole, the NFL is far, far behind.
Oh yeah,
They're far, far behind.
because those owners don't want to say what Roger Goodell said.
No, they don't want that.
That's why they haven't come out and said
It's going to be
anything.
tough, man.
You know.
This is going to be tough going forward, man, to really to see.
And it shouldn't be tough.
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
That's the thing. It shouldn't be.
But us from the outside looking in, we've seen so much malarkey
Yeah.
from the NFL owners. We just know what's going to happen. Like we've seen this movie before, bro.
Yeah.
We know how this movie ends, man. Still, we play the starring role in Carlito's way. We still do it. We
But
know
now-
how the
but
movie
now-
gonna end,
But
though.
now I'm gonna just speak on the NFL. But
Yeah.
now that Roger Goodell came out and like he said, if the words didn't mean anything,
Mm-hmm.
but he said the right words,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we can all question was it sincere or whatever.
Right.
But he's come out as the NFL commissioner, the one who runs it,
Sure.
you know, and say, okay, we should have listened.
Yeah.
Black lives do matter.
Right.
Okay, where the owners at? I don't think he
this is what
can
I'm
force
saying.
the owners to say anything.
No, you can't force
but-
the owners to...
They should be.
Especially if they don't mean it.
Yeah, they should be.
If they don't mean
And-
it, don't
and-
say it.
And by them
But
not saying anything,
that speaks volumes.
But by them not saying anything, that means they
Speaks.
don't mean it.
Speaks loud.
It speaks
I
You
loud.
don't say anything.
I
it
don't
speaks
agree
loud.
with him.
Right.
You know, and that's touchy right there.
It's tough, man.
And shout out to Kanisha Matlock.
Yes.
If you're just now tuning in, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio with your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose
Bill
Thomas.
Blockham,
Yeah.
Logan, and Mr. Jalen Crockett in the building. We are talking about equality in sports and owners stepping up and saying things if they mean it. Because we do have a lot of followers, people who, kind of follow the bandwagon. But Kanisha Matlock said, so we all know that everyone is jumping on board and now addressing / supporting blacks and agreeing to trying to make change to these social injustices. Are we accepting these changes or are we side-eyeing them because they're too late?
It's tough. It really is, man. Like this is something that has been talked about for years and years and years. We can go back to the I forgot what they call it with Muhammad Ali and Jim Brown, and we can go back to that. It's been happening. You
Yeah.
just haven't been listening.
Yeah. And Jerry Jones, he came out right before Roger Goodell
Mhm.
signed that second deal with
Mhm.
the NFL. He came out and he said something that I agreed with. He said, "Hey man, the NFL can market itself. We don't need to pay this dude this exorbitant amount of
You
money."
really don't. He makes $40 million a year for
Yes.
what? Why does Roger Goodell make $40 million a year?
And now, if Jerry doesn't agree with what he said pertaining to the issue,
Mm.
he's saying now, man, I told all you owners, we did not have to pay this dude.
That's
And now
crazy.
look what he's putting us in a bind now as owners.
Unreal, bro.
Now we're forced to say something that we might not want to say.
I'm gonna say this, and I can only speak for myself. I don't care if NBA ever comes back, and I am a huge NBA fan. I think this is bigger than the game, bros. This is more than the game, and I don't care if the NFL comes back. In this country, things have to change. Laws have to change. We have to now start being looked at as first-class citizens, just like everybody else, bros. And I'm tired of it, bros.
Yeah.
I'm tired of letting people off the hook, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
tough,
tired
man.
of it, man. And I think that if if the black athletes all stand together on one united front, you hit them in their pockets, bros. That's how change is gonna come. You hit them in their pockets.
Yeah.
And not only the black athletes. Now, supposedly now, we got white athletes joining the cause as well.
Sure.
Yeah, but they're not gonna stop playing though.
You know,
They're not gonna sacrifice their money for something that they're not. You may have a couple sprinkled in there, but they're not gonna be the majority. We need the majority to stand up, bros.
Yeah.
Stop falling for the BS, man.
And we talk about this all the time.
We
man.
all miss sports.
We
I
miss
miss
it.
sports.
I
I
miss
miss
it.
I miss baseball, basketball,
All
football,
of it.
whatever.
All of it. Anything you can name, I miss it.
But I would be okay with it if every last one of those athletes were out trying to make a change.
As bad as I want it back, if they said no, we standing up to this, I wouldn't even be mad, man. It'd be the first fantasy season I done missed in 17 years. I won't be mad at it, man, at all.
How about the NFL players, black NFL players say, you know what, and white NFL players, if you believe it,
sure,
we are not gonna play another game until Colin Kaepernick is on a team. He doesn't have to be a starter, but just him being on a team.
Yeah.
well, like Goose said, I'm not necessarily wanting him to play again. You know, if they want to sign him and put him on a roster, that's cool.
If
But
he
I think
is better than Peter, man, he needs a job.
Well, yeah.
Peter Man. It sounds like a not so superhero.
That is true.
Not so.
That is true.
Something like
That is true.
Handyman. That's what it sounds like.
But
There's a lot of trash
but
rap out there.
True.
I think
No doubt.
Kaepernick would do better as a front office guy.
A spokesman.
I don't want to see him. Am I the only one that
I'm
don't
okay
want to
with
see
that.
him suit up no more?
I'm okay with that.
I don't want to see him suit up no more. You dumped him for 4 years. I don't want to see him suit up no more.
Because that is what a front office guy for the change, for the issues, because that was his main purpose.
Yes.
Hey, well,
that
give
was
him
his purpose.
a job then.
Absolutely.
And Goodell said he's willing to work with
I'd
him.
be fine with that.
Give him a job.
I don't
Give
want
him
to
a
see him
job.
in helmet and shoulder pads anymore.
Give him a job. And let Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame
Pete
already.
Rose
And
too.
Pete Rose.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You idiots.
Peasants.
But I think with a lot of these,
baseball
the Roger
writers, man.
Goodells, and even if owners start speaking up,
Yeah.
we're not going to know if that change is real for a while.
Oh, for
because
sure.
you, have
Oh, yeah.
to, you have to
Oh,
see
yeah.
it. You can't just say like
Materialize.
we're going to
Yeah.
change, and here you go real quick. Here's a little present of
Right.
change,
Because
and
that's
then
what they've been doing.
we go back to
'Cause
normal.
That's what's been happening anyway.
Well, the NFL not really at all, but
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, they'll throw you a little bit, you know, kneel with you.
so I think the change is going to be over time to see
Yeah.
if it's legit change and if they
Put it in
continue.
writing.
Sure.
And not even writing, continue to stand up for these things.
do it. I don't want your writing. Do it. Just
I've
do
said-
it, bro.
I've said this. A big contingent of powerful athletes should go to Capitol Hill
Man.
and get in front of those congressmen.
Man.
They can do
And
that
de- and
now
demand-
if they
and
forfeit the
demand
NBA
changes.
season.
They don't even have. I mean, they could do that tomorrow. They just
Yeah.
have to get in the van and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the LeBrons, the
Where's Bill Cosby when you need him?
Oh,
He
boy.
got his pudding popping somewhere.
Oh, boy.
He eating somebody's pudding
Whoa!
pop.
No,
Yikes.
someone's eating his pudding pop.
Whoa!
He can't see.
yeah.
We will not be
Along-
switched to Vegas Hype Media. No.
Yuck.
along with the commissioners,
He
Yuck.
can't see.
along with the commissioners of the leagues.
Is that you, Felicia?
No. No. No.
No, it's me, Freddie.
Ah.
Yikes.
But along with the commissioners of the league, the power players in the NFL, MLB, the NBA, you know, however many players want to go join, they all should go to Capitol Hill and get in front of those lawmakers, those people that can make change, sincere, real change. Get up there and tell what the people want.
Right. Yeah. I love it. Let the ball
Man.
bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan, Mr. Jalen Crockett in the building.
Yeah.
Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
What up, fellas? This is Big Ty coming up.
Ty Rob in the building, big bro. What
They
it
do.
is, man.
Boy, that's lacking.
Man, we at this subject heavy. Cause it's due. Cause we supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Man, I just started listening right now. I'm like, wow, this is crazy in itself.
Man, it's nuts, bro.
Right now, I'm just like almost speechless in some way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy, bro. Like it like what can you honestly say to this? After all of this time, I'm tired personally of explaining to people that in reality, they get it. They understand. They just don't feel like expressing it. They definitely understand. You can't tell me you don't understand this. That's impossible. I'm done with dumbfounded people.
Oh yeah,
Finished.
I've been. Done
I
with
am
them.
finished.
I've been done with them.
I'm done. We're
I've been done with it.
we're too old. Number one, we're too old. And number two, there's entirely too much technology for you not to know things. No
I've
excuse
been
for you
done.
not knowing things.
I've been done with that
It's none.
faction of people
I'm done.
playing dumb.
Man, I mean, I look at it.
You
I look
grown
at
and you
everything
playing
with
dumb?
this-
Okay, I'm done. I'm done
Damn.
with you.
This is the craziest thing in the world.
Okay.
Right.
The craziest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
I'm
seen.
done.
Yeah.
The thing I'm really done with is social media, period. I mean, I'm like, man, you got some of the biggest buffoons out there ever in life. Then all of a sudden, it's like people that you really thought you was really cool with. All of a sudden, it's like you see the other face. You see their true side. And it's like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come on,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
It's tough, man.
I mean,
Exactly.
Hey, I'm gonna be 100 with it. Like on my Facebook or something like that, I'm 100 people lighter, straight up. I
Feel like
play this
the
stuff,
weight
it's
off
okay.
your shoulders. What Steve Young say? Get the monkey off my back.
No,
Come on,
I
man.
started doing the Jay-Z brush your shoulders. I started doing the Jay-Z brush your shoulders off.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Ty, let me ask you this question before you go, bros, and we appreciate the call. Do you think that the NBA should start back up, or do you think they should focus on what's going on in the world today?
I really think, truthfully, they need to just hold off right now because I think. I mean, one thing is, I have two sides to it. One, I want to see some sports. I want to be able to be an active watcher of it. But the thing is the intensity of the players going to be there. That's one. Two is also, is it going to be abbreviated to the point where it's not going to be something that's going to be totally enjoyable. It's just going to be like, okay, they shouldn't have did this. This is like an afterthought.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
So, I mean, but also just right now with a lot of things that's going on, I mean, man, it's the block is hot. I mean, you got to see right there in California, you know, two brothers get lynched. What's up with that?
And I think
More than two.
was it one in Houston?
They're
as well?
It's been every.
It's
I've
been
seen
everywhere,
like
bro.
5 in
It's
the
been
past.
everywhere. That's crazy.
But they've all committed suicide
Yeah,
without them doing an autopsy or anything.
Nothing. Immediately deemed suicide.
Because all of a sudden black people want to just hang
Yeah,
themselves above it.
it's too hard.
You know, hey, but
God,
you know the
stop
reason why, you know something? The reason why they list it as a suicide, they rather people get mad about the listing as a suicide. If they say that they have video evidence that they got lynched, you know how the block will really become real hot. So
Wow.
I can understand why they would try to go that way right now. If they went that way and said, "Oh, they got lynched and we got evidence of it."
And wasn't
Man,
one of
the
them
block
like
would
in front of
become
a
so
government
hot.
building or a
Yeah,
store?
in front of
so
City
there,
Hall.
there would have to
In
be
front of City
cameras.
Hall. In front of
There
City
would
Hall.
have to be cameras to see what happened.
Yeah, Palmdale.
Palmdale was in front of by the City Hall.
Unreal.
The one in Victorville was down from the it was like a civic center area.
Wow. And I've been to Victorville. We all been to Victorville that done traveled to L.A. Victorville ain't a whole lot
I don't
popping
know,
in
Vic-
Victorville. Like,
Sure
I
ain't.
don't call it Victorville anymore. I call it Victimville.
bro. They got the federal pen out there, and an airport that they don't even take care of, but planes still land there. Believe it or not, they don't even take care of the airport though. I'm talking weeds growing out of the concrete, like they have not taken care of that airport.
Hey, but Rose, you know, one thing that has been a trip that what me and some of my other friends have been talking about has been we've been looking at the factors of actually starting, you know, doing self-defense classes, basic, doing, going to the gun range, doing basic training, going into tactical stuff because you're just trying to get, get yourself right.
Keep trying to tell people, better get to the range.
See what we got to do?
Because one thing is if they did start this right now, it really they have to think about this. These are a new breed of brothers. It's not like before where brothers would run scared. Brothers these days will be like, oh, what? Hold up.
Exactly.
You coming at me this way?
Exactly.
Truthfully, it's bad in saying what I'm about to say. We've been training for a while, me, I grew up in that life. I gangbanged for a while.
That's right.
But, you have to defend yourself. So we already know how to do these certain things.
Sure.
So they're going to have another thing coming.
Wow.
Ty in the building,
Ty
man.
Rob in
We
the
appreciate you, man.
Long Beach finest right there, man.
Long
Go
Beach.
on, Brody.
I'll be back in Long Beach. I just left Long Beach this week, and I'll be back again in 2 weeks, man.
Sir.
I was out in Long Beach this weekend myself. Me and the wife went out there to visit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But, I still want to get back to my streets in L.A. I'm from the West Side, so,
Yeah.
That's right.
Ty Rob, man. We appreciate
Appreciate you,
We
homeboy. Go
appreciate
on,
the
Brody.
phone call, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Holler at y'all later.
Yes, sir.
But now I want to get a perspective
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
Yes.
just about
from the
to.
young
Yes.
about these issues.
Yes.
So, Jalen, what being your age right now, 14, right? 6 foot, 14 years old.
Oh, he taller than 6 foot, bro.
6'1"?
Dog, I'm
He's taller than
6'1",
me.
and he's like he
Both
right
of y'all
at me,
taller
bro.
than me.
He right at me, bro. Yeah.
Being 14 and seeing what's going on in the world as far as the race issues and the social injustice issues, like how does that make you feel as a young black man?
I feel kind of like we're at a point in our life as black people to where it's ridiculous that these kind of people are still, around. Our people have been dying for centuries in injustice to cops, racist white people in general, and I feel like it just shouldn't go on any longer. Like, we got to step up at some point.
In 2020.
2020.
This is what we talking about.
His generation should see this as in the history books.
Right, absolutely.
It shouldn't be still
He's
happening.
14 and he's fed up. Hold on, guys. Y'all didn't catch that. I did, though. Y'all didn't catch that, but I did.
At some point in time.
Even the youth grow tired and weary.
Yeah.
He's 14 and he's fed up. Usually you hear your mama say, oh, I'm tired. Your auntie, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, they in their 60s and 70s. He's 14 and he's fed up. He's tired.
Well, that's because it's been going on since I've been born.
Yes. So if that does not tell you something, that a 14-year-old is tired.
It's just sad, bro. It's sad, man.
My God, man. Like
Stuff
this is
that his generation has to go through.
Come on, bro. And should not have to be going through. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy that I got to tell my son, if you're out with your friends at night, you may want to take the hood off.
Man.
Trayvon Martin.
How many white parents are telling their white kids that? Don't forget to take your hood off at night.
That'd be zero, sir. That'd be zero.
But we still have people on social media who don't understand that. oh, I love all people. I treat people the way that I want to be treated, and this and that. But a whole soliloquy of why you're not a racist, but you've never put yourself in that man's or that person's shoes. How can you ever speak on that?
Saying all lives matter is like a house is burning down in a neighborhood, but no other house is burning down. Firefighters show up. They go to the burning house. Someone from across the street whose house is not burning. What about my house? My house matters too.
That sounds familiar. And I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. That means he's paying attention.
Are you gonna check on my house?
Yeah.
No, sir. It's not burning to the ground like this one is. Go back in and have a nice nap. Eat a cheese sandwich, why don't you?
Mayo sandwich.
Oh,
Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
no.
I prefer
no.
Miracle Whip over mayo, guys.
No.
Yeah, I can't do the mayo thing. Nah.
Miracle Whip over mayo?
Yes. Miracle Whip over
I
mayo.
don't know about that.
They're both terrible.
Mustard.
Mayo is tart.
Mustard.
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 I'm a honey mustard guy. I don't like regular mustard, like French.
None of that.
No, I like
mustard.
Dijon. I like
Miracle Whip.
Dijon.
Yeah, I'll do
Mine-
Dijon. I'll
none of
tolerate Dijon.
I'm a
Spicy
Dijon.
mustard.
Spicy
I'll do
mustard.
spicy mustard.
I'll do
Spicy mustard's good.
I'll do spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dijon.
DJ Mustard's
DJ
good.
mustard.
Dead.
Look, man, look, we understand that all lives matter, right? But Black lives matter.
The most.
All lives aren't being done the way Black people lives have been done
Man, look.
for over a century.
Well, over 400, over 4 of them.
Right?
You left 3 centuries out, sir.
Black lives matter when. I mean, all lives matter when Black lives matter.
There you go.
That's what everyone says.
I'm speaking to those Karens, those Jills, those Sarahs that are watching the live feed right now. It is not, you cannot equate being a good person to people that you know and treating people the same way that you want to be treated. You can't equate that to what a Black man or a Black person has to get up and walk in their skin every single day. It's not the same.
Yeah.
They stopped watching your show already.
You don't have
They're not.
literally. You don't have the same. You cannot compare or use that argument, bros.
Sure.
Unless you're in my skin.
Yeah.
When your husband leaves and goes to work, Karen, you don't worry about whether he's gonna come back or make it back home because he was racially profiled and killed in the streets by a police officer. That's something that you don't have to worry about. You can get a good night's sleep.
Or you feel like he's doing something wrong in your neighborhood or somewhere else, and you call the cops.
That's terrible.
Knowing that if the cops come and you're sitting there talking about this man is doing this to me, lying. Well, we've seen some of those, footages on Facebook and stuff like that. Doing that stuff. Do you know when the cops do arrive, what they're going to do to that Black man?
Somebody going.
There was a video I saw yesterday. A guy was putting Black Lives Matter in chalk on the side of a house.
Yeah.
And a white lady and her husband walked up.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you? Why are you defacing that property? I know the owner of that house. I know who lives there. What's your name? And she did know the owner because he was the owner. The Black guy putting Black Lives Matter on the outside of his house in chalk was the owner of the house, and she called the cops on him. And the cops did nothing. But he got lucky, like you said.
Oh, that was the one that
Yes.
Was it in Texas?
I'm not sure where it was.
Officers arrived. They tried to detain him in his own front yard.
No.
Was that
This
one?
wasn't the
That
one.
wasn't that
They didn't do
one.
anything. They didn't get out of the
That was a
car.
good one, though.
Wrong one.
They didn't get out of the
Wrong
car
one.
because they saw that it wasn't a big deal and it was
Gotcha.
his house.
Yeah.
But, like Bill said, that couldn't have been the case. They could have got out and did whatever. But the fact is, even if it's not his house, like who cares? Just move it. It's chalk.
Yeah.
If you really don't like it, wait till
the
he
end of the
leaves.
day.
You know, hose it off if it's not big a
Spray,
deal.
literally hose it off.
What are my chances of reaching out to my HOA and asking them if I could change my garage door and front door to the color black? You think it'll kind of go? It'll be okay with the home association, or nah?
You're gonna have to go through some hoops with that.
That's my house, though.
Yeah.
I'm not cool with HOAs.
I hate 'em.
It's
I don't think they
ridiculous.
should be able to
I
exist.
do not think that. Boy, horrible.
Why do we feel it necessary to stop minding our own business and worry about somebody else?
And that's basically what an HOA is. It's a group of people that go around and not mind their business and send you letters.
How are they allowed to start? How can somebody pull
That
this up?
commercial?
And you
History
have to
of
pay for them.
HOAs?
You're paying for them to snitch on you.
Yeah,
That commercial.
harass you.
that's exactly what
harass
it
you.
is.
That commercial that's out now about the HOAs, dude, is classic. She come over there. Oh, this is a violation. Click. This is a violation. Click.
It's the worst.
And they're just flower pots.
Anytime.
She had a chainsaw. Chainsawed the man's mailbox down. Oh, it's 2 feet
Terrible.
over the limit.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, that's
Really?
big in our
Yeah.
neighborhood.
I got a letter.
I couldn't live in a neighborhood like that.
I got
Well,
I got a
I'm
letter
serious.
for keeping
Our
my
neighborhood
trash
is
cans on the
ridiculous.
street one day too long.
Bros,
not.
bros.
Kid you
Our-
not. Kid you not.
Our neighborhood is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like they just
horrible,
luckily we moved into our neighborhood before the kids were a little older than what they are now, because now in the HOA rules they are not allowing mixed kids on the street.
I won't stand for this.
I'm just saying. I'm just kidding, bros. But that's how ridiculous the HOA is, and we're paying for it. We agreed to it when we bought the house to be associated by the homeowners. Karens out there,
Wow.
we need you to mind your own.
Hannah.
It's way too many people worried about other people, bros. Stop worrying about everybody else and worry about yourself. We move different over here, man.
Yeah.
Ride your own wave.
True.
Send your money in till we get Money Ministries over here, man.
Hey, the doors of the church are open.
In this 24-hour town.
Now?
Hopefully we gave you guys something to think about, though, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dre Day stands on the side where I'll be okay if the NBA season did not start back up.
I
NFL
wouldn't
too.
necessarily trip, man. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't necessarily
The
trip.
interruption has been
As bad as I
long.
want it.
it's
I
too
wouldn't
long.
necessarily
It's too long. Like
And this revolution will be televised,
Sure
bro.
will. Sure will.
They're talking about bringing the NBA back as soon as July 31st.
Yeah,
Well, the
Or
WNBA
August
is back.
1st.
yeah, yeah.
WNBA is back, no problems.
And we
they
got
will be
Brittany.
in Florida
We
too.
got Brittany Griner out there shooting jump shots with her shirt off.
He's good.
Yikes!
he's good.
Y'all know
He's good.
Come on, man. Oh man, we need change. We demand change.
Everybody should demand change. We shouldn't be the only ones.
There's a lot of people out there that still don't understand, though, bros.
It is.
Why are they out there? Why is the protesters allowed so much privilege out there? They're allowed to just do whatever they want. Where would we be without police officers? There would be martial law. Nobody's saying get
Well,
rid of all of the
do they
police
not
officers.
know-
We're saying get rid of the bad ones, man.
Do these people who are complaining about protesting, do they not know that it is your right to protest?
Sure.
It's your right to protest, long as it's peaceful, and you do it in a peaceful manner.
Well,
Now, the looting and all that stuff.
I was about to
that's
say, yeah,
that's separate from protesting.
yeah, that's different.
People understand that.
Yeah.
But if you're peacefully protesting, it is your constitutional right to do so.
Indeed, it is.
You guys
Yeah.
hear about that Starbucks news or whatever?
Yeah, but we heard that they recanted.
Yeah, they.
Oh yeah, they definitely pulled back the wool.
uh,
The black sheep wool?
Oh.
Mm. I think as a Starbucks, would I think they would make more money if they give you your Starbucks and you know how they got the sleeves? They do some Black Lives Matter sleeves. They'll lose a lot of white money, but they'll gain a lot of money.
Just make black straws.
Because black consumers are what, Goose?
Blacks are the biggest consumers in the United States.
All 13% of us.
All 13%. $1.3 trillion. Yeah. Yeah, us.
Look, they did recant
We gotta have a
quickly.
step.
I went a whole
Yeah.
week without a pink drink and woke up this morning and said, you know what? I may have to go get a pink drink now.
I haven't gotten any hot chocolate or banana nut bread warm
that was
from
mine.
Starbucks in
Oh,
quite
wait,
some
wait,
time.
hold on. Hold on.
Hey.
If we got anybody listening right now, please go to Starbucks and get your guy Dre Day some warm banana nut bread.
Warm bread?
It is so
Oh, my
good.
No,
dog.
not warm.
Bro.
Their banana
Yes.
bread warm is no,
It
because
is-
it's microwave.
I don't.
You got that
man.
microwave warm?
Bro.
No, I don't like it warm.
Now,
It is-
Oh, give it to me
Delish.
cold and I'll go warm it up.
the omelet house. The omelet house right there on the corner of Charleston and Rancho.
Rancho, no. The original.
That-
What-
That banana nut bread.
Man, look.
I haven't been there in a long time.
When y'all want to go? Will y'all want to go this Sunday?
Look, I'm a
We can go
banana
Sunday.
nut bread.
Y'all wanna go
head.
Sunday?
Because Charmaine works in there.
Yeah.
So we get the deal.
That 50%
Mm.
discount.
Yikes.
So we can go Sunday.
Charmaine may not be
Makes sense.
talking to me. She on the other side of the
Oh,
fence.
Charmaine, she can get over that.
You'll be all right. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
man.
Boy, I tell you,
It's,
man.
Major
But
League
that-
Baseball can't get it right.
No.
I'm personally, I don't even care anymore, bro.
Yeah, well,
With Major League Baseball, I don't even care, bro.
And that's how I am about basketball, man. If they just said, you know what, we're not gonna play, I'll be okay with it.
Sure.
I'll completely be okay with it with NFL. That just gives, Tomlin at least one more year on his contract. To all you Tomlin fans out there. It allows San Francisco 49ers to have one more year to make it back to the Super Bowl, which I've been told that you guys are going back, at least by the 49er fans that I hear in this room, or at least one of them say you guys are going back.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Are you sure about that? I don't watch football, so
I'm here for it all, man.
He said, I don't watch football.
absolutely not.
I'm
It's just not
here
interesting,
for
Like
it
it can either be like a super close game or a super far away game. You know what I mean? Like it's never like the in between.
Yeah, it is. If you
Well, I
watch
mean,
enough.
unless like, well, I guess you could say that, but like it's mostly like a.
But you know what I've noticed with a lot of NFL games? A lot of NFL games will, like one team will be, pretty much hot for the first half. And in the second half, here comes the other team
Yeah.
making it a close
It's a game of runs. Well,
So
basketball
Well,
game.
Yeah.
basketball's a game.
Yeah.
peaks
But
and valleys.
Yeah, but
That's what I was once told.
But we've seen that in the Super Bowl when the Patriots lost.
Oh.
Looked like they had it in the bag, Daddy.
I remember that day.
Interception.
We were
Yes.
live
Yes, we
from
were.
Blue Martini. Shout out to the staff there. Blue Martini showed us mad love.
And shout out to
Shout out to Devin Moore.
Yeah.
Showed us mad love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Demetria Oberlord.
just for to say
who
that.
showed up and showed out along with us that day. We were on the radio. We like,
Yeah.
yo, this is over.
Yeah,
It's a wrap.
yeah.
The dethroning of the New England Patriots has happened.
Yes.
And then it didn't. Meh. That's what it was.
I hate
Your
I
boy
missed that
Tom
day.
Brady solidified the fact that he was the GOAT in that game.
Man,
I
bro.
hate I missed that night.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Look, man, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate you guys talking sports with us.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everybody who chimed in and gave us a little bit of their thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the world today, man. And I urge you to pick a side.
Just be on the right side.
Pick a
Don't-
side, man.
That's it, man.
Be on
And
the right side.
Simple and
Pick
plain.
a side and ride with it.
Yes.
Don't waver. Don't falter.
It's time for everybody to be on the right side. That's what
Yeah.
I look at.
You're on the right side of that history, man.
Yeah.
We this
But you
thing
know,
is,
if
this thing has
nothing-
been divided for years.
But Bill, if nothing has affected me in my home or my family, why should I be on your side? There's nothing wrong with what's going on over here. What makes your issue my issue? That's how people think.
Yeah.
apathy.
So we move different here over at
Indeed, we
We
do.
Get Money Ministries. We will be having some Let the Ball Bounce masks, like I said,
It's
some
so
more hats.
funny to me, bro. I real life cackle every
Yeah.
time you say that, bro.
Cackle.
Oh,
Your guy, Dre. But look,
you man.
raise your hand if you got $100. We need everybody to stand if you got $100.
Yeah.
Next week, Deacon Goose will
Yes.
be
Yes.
preaching.
Ah. Ah.
The topic of your sermon will be
Black lives still don't matter.
Wow. I can't wait to come to that church.
All churches matter.
Special guest in the building. The Church of Sleep
Yeah.
will be.
That's a
The
good
Church of Sleep will be in the building with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys, man.
Oh yeah.
And before you leave, don't forget to pay your tithes, or you will not be welcome back here
Yeah.
at We Get Money Ministries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your pastor and host, Dre Bailey.
And your head deacon, Goose Thomas.
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan.
The usher.
just a parishioner.
And
I'm
Mr.
not messing with this guy,
Mr.
man. It's not
Jalen.
happening.
Mr. Jalen Crockett, who will be the treasurer.
Yeah.
So see him with your ties.
The bad pastor's kid.
The PK
The
kid.
PK.
Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. And guess what, man? If you scared,
Come to the church.